Hello, everybody. My name is Tyro, and welcome back to Vintage Story. This is episode 3 of the long. Oh my goodness! Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm working here. Can't you guys see? Okay. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Bear with me, okay? I'm gonna take care of these fellas real quick, who very rudely interrupted me. Carve these guys up real quick. Yeah. So as I was saying before, I was very rudely interrupted. Welcome back to episode 3, everybody. We are focusing on building today. Last time we got a head start into the Copper Age, and now today we are going to start putting some of those better tools to use. I hope you all enjoy, and yeah, that's about it. Oh my god, again? Come on, come on. Get over here. Oh, lots of flax fibers off those guys. I got 3. Where'd they go? I know oh, they're right here in my offhand. I got 4. No, it must have been 3. I must have had one already. I got 3 flax fibers off of those guys who interrupted me during my intro. Alright. So, I am going to... I kind of need to go off adventuring. More so, I need to go off hunting. But I'm going to go the opposite direction from where I usually go. Kind of back towards spawn. And what we're going to do is look for clay while we're out there. We're going to hunt and look for clay. And hopefully we're going to come across something. So I'm going to sleep, and then we're going to go do that. Oh! Jeez. How many bears around here? Copper. Alright guys, welcome back. We left off in our last episode, pretty starving. So I had to go out and do a hunt, and I did a little bit of exploration out there, also trying to find clay again, which, by the way, no luck. So it's really unfortunate there. As far as finding the fire clay goes, I should say. But I did come back with plenty of meat, a little over 20 pieces of meat, and we went ahead and cooked that up. And as you can see behind me, we've gone ahead and made up some crock pots because it is currently July, so it's gonna start getting cold here in a few months, and we want to be prepared for winter. So we're gonna also create a few more, fire up a few more of these ingot molds as well. So tonight is a calm night, calm rift activity night. So what we're gonna do is just carry these on over to our old area for firing. And then we are going to... sorry. We're going to take this over to our old firing area, and then we're going to get them fired up, and hopefully soon we'll start being well off enough for winter to start, have enough food to start actually. Oh, these don't stack, huh? Oh, they do. Okay. Have enough food to start putting these down into a cellar, and we'll make a cellar. But today I do want to focus mostly on building here. So we're gonna fire this. I'm gonna collect some wood because we're gonna need a lot of wood for firing. I did create this, I think, between episodes last time, this little forge area, and it will need to be covered in order to be... Well, I don't want to run into the problem with the rain shattering our molds again. So we are going to fix that issue with a roof on here, and we're going to patch this up, and maybe we'll get down to digging out a cellar so that our food can last a little bit longer. I'll show you that if we can get down to that today. If not, not a big deal. Maybe next time. For now, let's head down here and start firing our stuff up. We need a bit more of this grass, though. Alright, guys, so I believe I have gathered enough wood in order to create the roof of this section here, and maybe even a bit more. I'm thinking here is I want to do a wood floor, but I don't want to risk this burning. I don't know if it will or not, so I'm going to make a little hearth here of stone first. But for now, that can come later. For now, let's work on getting this covered so I can do my blacksmithing, even if it's raining outside. Now, you'll see I did collect a bit of oak wood here. And this is because oak, I just happen to see the oak tree out there, but oak is needed for tanning, which is something I'd like to get into later down the line, so we can actually make use of our leather. But as of right now, let's get down to building all of this. So what I'm thinking is, first of all, we're going to do some fences here, going up probably 2 blocks from there. In fact, I'm just going to use these rough-hewn maple fences for now, since I happen to have some. Eventually, I will upgrade this whole fencing system so it looks nicer. But I've already got these, and it would look weird to put like a thicker fence on top of this. So let's just... No, not what I meant to do. There we go. Yeah, it would look weird having like an actual like wood fence on top of this rough-hewn fence because they're thicker. So it would look top-heavy, which is not exactly what I'm going for. There you go. Alright, so we got that. Now, let's go put this away. We got our supports, and we're going to go ahead and try to figure out what we want to do as far as as far as the roof goes. I'm thinking I'm starting half slabs. I'm thinking half slabs going across, and I want to kind of slope it up a little bit. Not as steep a slope as this roof, obviously, because, well, that's not even half slabs, that's just full blocks. But I do want it to make sure that it matches up. So I think for this we need boards, right? And then boards. There we go. Okay, so that's boards. Okay. So we're actually gonna go through. We'll start with the 54 here and see if that's gonna be enough. Something tells me it is not going to be. That's okay. I'll have to go around outside to place this first one down. Maybe you have to build some scaffolding out of dirt. So, it's not super pretty, but it's a start. We'll shape up a little bit. Alright, and so that already looks a bit better. Now, let's go ahead and fill in all of this right here. That gives us a little bit more room down here. Not exactly sure what this horse is eating, but whatever. So let's work on this hearth. Because once we have this hearth down, I can work on replacing this dirt floor. gonna go get a little bit more stone. I would. That's probably enough. I think 18 is probably enough. 18 was not even close to enough. So. Alright, so we have done a little bit of organizing, got our stone floor in here, and just thrown all of our molds and everything out here. So this is a good, decently safe area for all of our smithing. At least we're not going to be getting any rain in here. Let me break these torches before they all burn out. And then a little bed up here. So yeah, this place is, you know, starting to become a home. Alright guys, so we've gone ahead and finished up our forge area here with our stone floor. We got all of our forge items moved out here. And what we're gonna do is we'll head inside. Just show you not too much else to see that you haven't seen already. I think next episode we're gonna get this horse out of here. So what we're gonna do is we will work on getting that horse out of here. This on the next episode. We will work on building him some kind of enclosure, maybe out this way, just to get him out of our way for now. We'll build him a real barn eventually, but for now, we gotta do what we gotta do. But what I do want to do is I'm going to go ahead and smelt all of my copper here that I have, because I have a lot of copper. Well, how much is left in this crucible? Don't know how much is left in the crucible, unless I can see. 600 units, so that's enough for 6 ingots right in here by itself. So what we're going to do is we are going to, oh, I'm realizing, boom, I did build myself an actual smelting area, so let's just do that. We'll do it out of dirt for now. So, I'm going to go ahead and smelt that copper now, and I'll just put it all down into ingots, and then I will be back with you guys after we're finished with that. Alright guys, so I've gone ahead and smelted that up. It's still really hot, so I'm hoping maybe I'll even be able to get a second ingot, because I have enough in here, I think, for one. Yeah, I've got 1 ingot left of copper inside there. But I have all this copper here still, so I'm not worried about the amount of copper I have. In reality, I just need more of these ingot molds. But what I've gone ahead and done is I decided actually just to get this horse out of here. So I'm going to try something, okay? Bear with me. So I come around the side here. I've created a little pathway that leads to a paddock. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break out this wall right here. And I'm going to hope that the horse comes this way. And into the paddock and I will close it up behind him. And hopefully he can't jump over that. So let's give it a try. So let's start at the bottom and see. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Alright, we're good? Nope, nope. Okay, let's get these available. If he runs out again, I will go ahead and close this up behind him. There we go. And now he's in the paddock, so we're just gonna close it up. There you go. Doesn't look like he can jump out. So, horse is out of the house. That was great. He was really starting to annoy me out in there. So, and then we'll just tear down this path here. Alright guys, I think that's gonna be just about it for me for the night. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I understand it wasn't the most exciting episode, but I'm happy with today's progress. Got our forage area safe, and I think we look a lot better in here. And I got that stupid horse out of my house. That said, these are still at about 500 degrees. I'm trying to keep this warm, just to keep it able to be poured into these molds by the time I get these ingots out. Just get that last ingot out of there. So I think I'm gonna need one more piece of charcoal in there, just to keep it nice and hot. There we go, 1200 degrees. I'm gonna let those cool down, and I'll get all those ingots, and then yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a wonderful night.